this worldwide. Let's go. Listen. So now it's time to turn it up. Surf the radio waves as we begin to burn it up. We all up in your area like landscape, definitely bringing you the pancakes. It's a mandate that you tune in. It's time to move out so we can move in and recognize that this is no illusion. I'm here to clear the air so that there is no confusion. It all started off in the book of Genesis when Jacob was wrestling with who he thought was his nemesis. And when the man saw he couldn't overpower him, he touched his hip but he really couldn't devour him. And from that point, then we hear a name change, rearrange the game, so now we gotta change lanes. So I'm here to let you know it's time to listen to the Pancake and Powerslam Show. Let's go! Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Powerslam Show. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Powerslam Show. Turn it up.
Man, what's up, y'all? Episode 554, giving me some more PNP with the family, with Dr. C. We ain't here, we ain't there. It's cool to be nowhere but here on Tuesday night. Now with the Wednesday morning. Until the break of dawn, and it's okay cause we ain't yawning. We up, we lit, we hype cause it's P&P night, yo. Cause it's P&P night, yo. Cause it's P&P night, oh. P&P night, oh, yo, we out here chatting, we ain't scrapping, cause we get family unity, UNITY, that's what we do, we in the high, we ain't low, cause we out here, bro, Vince Russo, don't you know, it's 554 P&P with the family. We chat in with Dr. C, talking about wrestling like we do every week. It ain't weak, it is strong. We out here very, very long. 554, that's how long. Break of dawn. It's nighttime in the morning, y'all. Cause we out here chilling. Cause it's chat time, pro wrestling, no second guessing, cause we out here, it's a blessing to chat with my fam, chat with the PNP crew, ooh, that's what we do, ooh, we out here having a good time, yo, we out here having a good time, yo, cause I'm freestyling from the dome, it's not long. Cause we gone. Yo, what's up, everybody? Pardon the late start because interestingly enough, about 3 minutes after my interview with Jack Doan, my entire power cut off in my house. And I got emails and it was a power outage. I checked the electric company website and they said it was a power outage near my area because there was an accident. So it was an accident like 3 minutes after my podcast. And I'm a glass half full type of person. I'm like, okay, so I'm annoyed, first of all. But, you know, PNP stay with me. You know, they stay with me. The PNP fam is supportive. They stay with me. They know I'm gonna have a show every week. They know I'm gonna do it. And then they know I'm gonna make it happen. So we're gonna have a good time. They're like, I wonder what's going on. The reason why I was, 20 minutes late almost was because there was an accident near my house and it cut all my power right after my other show. So I was like, you know what? I was annoyed, but at the same time, my mind was really fixated on, you know what? It's just so happened to happen in between my shows. And so I'm super blessed because of that, because that's a definitely a glass half full approach to the delayed show and it cutting off. At least it didn't happen during my show with Jack Doan because it was a really good interview. It was really fun and I enjoyed talking to him. And I'm glad it didn't happen during PNP because y'all be wondering what the heck is going on. So it happened right. There's a little gap in between my shows as I transition out there and transition right into PNP, and it happened in between that gap. So you know, if I'm looking at it from a glass half full perspective, which I like to do with things, um, you know, it was at least it was in between the shows. Annoying, but at least it was in between the shows. And we out here. A little delayed start with PNP, but wasn't too bad. And I got the fam with me, of course, always supporting the show. Let's have some fun. Let's start with Ricky. What up, my dog? As my dog, as Sami Zayn would say to Jim Cornette. Sami Zayn usually says to Jimmy Uso and back, but I heard that Cornette is a big fan of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's work currently after not being a fan before. I was never not a fan, but I wasn't like high on Sami Zayn. But like I said, man, I think this is Sami Zayn's best work right now. This is actually my second time interviewing Jack Doan. What's up, Dion? In the building. What's up? Mia and Yim got zero reaction on Raw. Poor her. Yeah. I mean, like she really didn't have a presence, you know, on WWE main roster. She did in NXT, but she didn't really have a presence on the main roster other than accidentally unmasking herself in Retribution and that causing her to not get any push. So it was a really bad taste in the fans' mouths of Mia Yim. And I mean, Mia Yim is very talented. I think at the end of the day, though, it's just a weird spot. They what's up with this? What's up with these miscastings? They miscast Baron Corbin with JBL. Very odd pair that's not working. And it's weird that Mia Yim is with the OC. I don't get it. I don't understand it. When I'm thinking OC, I'm thinking like New Japan Bullet Club. I'm not thinking Mia Yim. There's zero affiliation there. So very odd. Very odd. I kind of want to say yes, which I'm a big New Day fan. I don't want them to. But New Day might take it though. Might take it. Because why would they have a match on Raw, a 6-man match on Raw with the New Day losing? That wouldn't make any sense at all. So I'm optimistic. It's going to be an abbreviated show tonight. Get some rest from this from these crazy antics of the what is it, the power going out. So and then my night started, my night was late because I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I decided to vote tonight. I wanted to vote. I wanted to, be a good citizen. I didn't always have the ability to vote, so My ancestors didn't always have the ability to vote. I always had the ability to vote, thankfully. But my ancestors didn't always have the ability to vote. So I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna make it a thing to vote. And so I like local votes anyways. I like voting on issues. To me, that's more powerful. That's more impactful to me than presidential elections. Yeah, there's the hype about the presidential elections. I get it, but local and statewide stuff is you have more of an individual impact, especially for issues, especially voting for issues. Um, so yeah, I made sure to get out there, but it did delay. It did cause some adjustments to my evening. I still worked out right after that. I went to work and then I went to vote and then I worked out and then I ate dinner and then I got ready for my shows, which took a while. Then I did my show and then the lights went out and then I'm here. So I'm ready to go to bed. 800 days. I'm in for. I'm here for it, man. Kudos to Roman Reigns. I think he's the best thing that has happened in WWE over the past couple of years. Cashing in for the U.S. title, and losing. Then there was an open challenge. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Eh, exactly. Super weird. It was an open challenge, so he didn't need to cash in his briefcase. Why don't he just like, and why did it have to be like with these open challenges? Why does it have to be one person? Why can't Theory say, oh, well, Lashley, if you want to cash in on this open challenge, I'm not going to use my briefcase, but sure, I'll do it too. You know what I mean? Like, why can't you do it? That's the thing with these open challenges. And why is there a delay? And as Bobby Lashley's talking, and if it is one person, this unwritten rule that it's one person, okay. Well, while Bobby Lashley is talking and throwing Ali across the hallway, that's a perfect time for Austin Theory to just run down the ring first. I mean, like, just weird, weird booking, weird booking. Ricky said I would have had Theory beat Cena in Mania, then cash in, making it a triple threat match, and whoever wins the Rumble, let's say Cody pins Theory, taking the title off Reigns, but keeping him on pin. No, I see. I mean, that's what you would have done. I don't, that's what you have done. I'm not going to change that. I definitely wouldn't have had uh, Theory cash in. He definitely wasn't ready to cash in. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, he's been booked so poorly. What's my catchphrase? Enjoy your week of rest and God bless, and always remember I'll do it for you. Huh. Interesting. Let me bring my catchphrase back, huh? Okay. I'll think about it. Remind me. I'll do that. I said that catchphrase for years. I like, going with the times, and now I do my time to go. My time to go auto tunes song on the way out. So I'll add that to it. Thanks for coming out. God bless you. Enjoy your week of wrestling. God bless you. And always remember, I'll do it for you. There you go. I'll do my catchphrase in the middle. Go having Lashley go heel is stupid. Yes, that dominant Lashley, a crown jewel, could have easily faced Reigns in the Rumble. He never lost the title, had to have his rematch, so it would have made sense. Now that absolutely 100%. I'm with you 100% on that. Heel Lashley is stupid, as Randy Orton would say to Kofi Kingston when Randy Orton was a hothead. Stupid. Super stupid. Dominant Lashley is perfect for Roman Reigns. Dominant Lashley got himself over organically earlier this year. He was he was kind of transitioning into a baby face, but the fans just infectiously just bought in with it. And it just organically was happening. It was working. And then all of a sudden, you're going to have Brock Lesnar come in, take away the babyface momentum that Bobby Lashley was having. I don't understand why they book people like that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You're depleted baby faces. You need strong baby faces. Bobby Lashley is a very strong baby face. You bring Brock Lesnar in to take away the babyface momentum, and you could have easily had Brock Lesnar's heel. Easily. He's not with Paul Heyman, but so what? He's done with the Roman Reigns deal. So it just makes perfect sense for him to come in as a heel. He's upset that he didn't beat Roman Reigns, and then he just runs roughshod. He came in as a heel because he said he came in as cutting a promo and then beating up Bobby Lashley. F5s, multiple suplexes, very heelish. But the problem is that he's Brock Lesnar. He's a featured attraction. He doesn't overstay his welcome, and people cheer for him because of that. But what happens? You sabotage a good babyface to get that part-time pop. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where's my booze? I don't think I have my booze anymore. There we go. Yeah, I had a boo. I had a boo on here. I'll probably put a boo back on here. But that's what I'll do for now. That's what I'll do for now. That's equivalent to a whomper. That's horrible. Horrible. To get a part-time pop, you're willing to vacuum the momentum of someone being a babyface. That someone as Bobby Lashley, who's a legit tough guy, who can beat anybody up in the backstage, who makes sense as being a part of being a babyface, because that's what the fans made him organically. As you were slowly trying to turn him, the fans were like, yeah, we like him. We like him. And then he started doing the boom, boom, bah. And the fans start doing it across. You could have put some merch on there of him doing that, something like that. I've got some issues with Triple H's WWE era. Seems like he's being mentored by Vince and Kenny McMahon still. I got this mug as a gift last year. It's Mr. Cross, Sir Cross, Mr. Cross, Doctor, actually. Oh man, absolutely delicious. What's in this mug right now? Blessing my whole soul. Jimmy, what's up, man? This has been bugging me a lot. If Dominic Mysterio doesn't want anything to do with his father anymore, then why in the world is he still suing his dad's? Using, I think is what you mean. His dad's last name. You would think storyline wise, he would stay on the mic. Just
Call me Dominic. Now I don't want to be a Dominic Mysterio anymore, etc. WWE logic, I tell ya.
Yeah, I agree. You're a Dominic Mysterio, but you hate your dad, but you want to keep his last name. And your dad's no longer around. He's on SmackDown. And there has to be some type of wraparound with that, right? There has to be some type of wraparound. All this just for Ray to say, "Oh, I quit. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore." I can't do this to my son. I can't do it to my son. Made him look pretty weak, actually. My Chiefs, my Weefs. I was supposed to say my Weefs. That's what they are, Weefs. I don't know what a Weef is. I made that up. But my Weefs beat your Titans, but your defense looked good. Defense did look good, ish, for the most part. Our defense is what kept us in the game. It's so good. So good. Patrick Mahomes is a fantastic quarterback. He's fantastic. He was the last, the last drive of the game. Although we did have an opportunity to get a field goal, we can produce no yards. Second half was trash. And I was having some conversations with people on social media because I was very upset Sunday night after the game. And I tweeted, Malik Willis is not our guy, and Ryan Tannehill is not either. And guess who I had a conversation about this with? A fellow Tennessee Texans fan, Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett and I were chatting back and forth about our Titans not doing very well. So I chatted with him on Monday, just strictly about our Titans not doing well. So I was glad to air my issues to Jeff Jarrett, was more optimistic about Tannehill, and he was more optimistic about Malik Willis as well. But I was like, no, like Tannehill needs. I'm not confident in Tannehill and Malik Willis. And I'm a big proponent of Malik Willis. He graduated from the same college that I got my master's degree, Liberty University, and he was doing really well in Liberty. I was really excited. I've said that here on the show. I said I've been a Titans fan for 26 years, and we got the best class that we possibly can get from these draft picks. And I was ready to recharge the Titans. I was ready. And we're still leading the AFC South, although the AFC South is absolutely trash. 5-3 still, though. We're still 5-3. We're still leading the AFC South. And how the AFC South is looking, we most likely will continue to lead that, and we still have 10 games left, or 8 games left. So halfway through the season, we're still number one, unless there's a drastic, change of events. Colts fired their coach, and then hired someone with zero experience, which is interesting. So yeah, everybody else is not doing good at all in AFC South. They're losing records. Everybody else has losing records. So we're going to win the AFC South. So we're going to make the playoffs because we're going to clinch our division. But not very confident with Malik Willis at the helm. But as other people were saying, I was really big on Willis. But man, he looks so scared out there. He looks so scared. Now, I'm not expecting him to, have fantastic reads and produce yards every single time. But the dude was getting sacked for losses of 6 and 9. And it was just, dude, throw the ball away, man. Quit being so pressured and scared and throw the ball away. I'd rather sacrifice a down than a down -10. Come on. And he just couldn't produce anything, man. I was like, oh man, what are we doing? But the interesting thing about it is I'm willing to give him one more chance as a starter. It depends on if Tannehill's injured or not, if he's coming back. I haven't seen anything that he's coming back from injury yet. I'm sure that Mike Vrabel will want him want him back, but we'll see. Did my light go off for the belts? Let's see. No more 24/7 title. Let's celebrate. It's in the trash where it belongs. I agree. A new theory. Although I said that someone will probably someone may pick it up. Someone may pick it up, which would be funny but bad because that title was only 3.5 years old, and it was horrible from the first year. The very beginning was funny, but just the whole concept of the championship, bringing that back was, what the heck was Vince thinking? I knew Theory was going to cash in on Seth, just didn't see him losing. Yeah, I didn't see him losing either. I mean, cashing in on the U.S. That's an all-time low. You're cashing in on the U.S. Championship. You're cashing on the mid-card champ, and you're losing the match against the mid-card champ. You could have cashed that case in. He even teased cashing in NXT. And I said before, I wouldn't have been opposed to him cashing in on Braun Breaker, because they're making Braun Breaker look, super impressive, super dominant in NXT. It protects him if he's in the match, and then Theory cashes it in against him. Makes sense. Although there's a part of me that would have, but I know that Gunther's doing, he's in NXT. He's in SmackDown doing a really good job, by the way, as Intercontinental Champion, and I like it. There's a part of me that wanted to see Braun Breaker and Gunther. Like, it's a part of me that wants to see that. But perhaps, someone big, takes him out. That brings opportunity for Theory to come in and cash it in, wins the NXT Championship. I would rather cash it in on the NXT Championship and win than cash it in on some mid-card championship like the U.S. Championship. Prestigious, but it's still not the top championship of the company. And then lose. He's on an all-time low. Talk about doghouse for Austin Theory. It's going to take him a while to recover. Scuba, first time on live. We get some love for first-time livers. We give some love for some first-time livers. Thank you for coming, Scooter. Everybody give Scooter some love. If you want your comment on the screen, just hashtag AskDoc. AskDoc. Thanks for joining the live, man. Chris is saying it didn't make the trash can. Bailey picked it up and then put it on her shoulder. So it didn't even make the trash can. So Bailey's 24/7 champion now. Lexi's in the building. What's up? Yeah, not good. Aaron is in the building. What's up? What's up, Elvis? What's up? Still Tuesday night here. Yeah, still it's Eastern. It's Wednesday Eastern now. Tuesday everywhere else in the United States. With Jey Uso confirm her, who do you see Usos dropping titles to? I've seen them dropping a New Day. I've seen them dropping on Friday because of Jay's injury. So I think Friday is when they're going to drop the title. Ask Doc, what happened to the Titans? Yeah, I just explained that. Jimmy, I'm going to John's house tomorrow to have lunch with him. I'll let him know about the show and ask if he wants to do it. Yeah, keep me posted. How do I get emails with no power? I have my phone. I don't need power. My phone was charged enough to get emails. So, yeah. Plus, the emails with Jeff and I I don't know. Did I say something about emails? I don't remember. But yeah. I mean, as far as getting emails, yeah, I don't need power. I don't need the power in my house for my phone. It just won't charge. Unfortunately. Well, now it will. Thank God, because I have power again. But my phone was charged enough to correspond with it. Scooter, good stuff. I'm not sure why they gave Bobby Lashley a proper face run. I'm not sure they gave Bobby they didn't, first of all, for that. They didn't give him a proper face run. Seems he went face organically. True. Just like I said, I would like to see it longer. Agreed. Agreed. I agree with everything you just said there. Elvis, are you feeling oozy? I am feeling oozy. I did, yeah, just acknowledged Scooter. It's because she's Asian, and who do you want to join the OC then? No, it's not because she would call herself Blasian, black and Asian. She's Blasian. Who would I want to see join the OC? I mean, New Japan isn't known for having female wrestlers unless they're valets. Nobody really fits for as far as the OC is concerned. As far as that club, because the concept is the original club. Like the concept is like the WWE version of New Japan. Fantastic. WWE's version of the Bullet Club. And the only female Bullet Club members I remember, it was Takahashi's valets. Or Takahashi's valet. And she doesn't wrestle. I can't think of any others. But they're not wrestlers, though. So, and you can't beat anybody from New Japan. Maybe someone from Shimmer or something like that. I don't know. It's just, and then you got to think about someone who's intimidating enough, who's as intimidating as Rhea Ripley. And so, but makes sense. Like, these people are just getting miscasted. I don't know. Because no one fits the role of an OC member if it's the original club, which is a spinoff of the Bullet Club. Because I'm even thinking about like current wrestlers that would make sense, and nobody would make sense because the Bullet Club didn't have any wrestlers. If for the integrity of your question, who would I, if I had to choose one person in WWE or NXT or anywhere, I would choose Tamina. Tamina. I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. I know it's very controversial now, especially what happened, but what would you say the ending of Mania 20 Benoit winning the world title and him making the Eddie hug is out as the greatest ending to a Mania in its history? Very good ending for what it was. For what it was. Greatest ending? Nah, man, I think Hogan, winning that can retain that title WrestleMania 3 was fantastic. Going into that cart, remember that rolling cart from the WrestleMania? That WrestleMania was such a cool spectacle. The rolling cart. Well, that's not going to happen because Jay's injured, so he's going to take some time off. So that's not going to happen. Scooter, I believe WWE wants to keep moving forward. With that being said, I can't see them giving the win to New Day. I can also see a swerve to bring Big E back this Friday and someone going heel. I definitely don't see someone from the New Day going heel. That just would be the New Day. You know, I've said this before. The New Day doesn't need a breakup whatsoever. The New Day as a faction is Hall of Fame worthy. They're Hall of Famers. The New Day alone, separate, none of them are going to go in the Hall of Fame individually. And it's okay. I mean, like, why? What's the need of what's here's the thing. Baby faces and heel turns are just so whack these days. There's no build to it. You're not really getting to the point where the character's strong enough to make the turn pop. Like, it's horrible. And it's pointless. And it doesn't even make sense. Like, you don't even know, is Rollins a face? Oh, I guess he is a face. Oh, does that make Lashley a heel? Oh, I guess he is. You know, like the turns and for someone like a Triple H who really respects the business and watches, tape of the crippler Ray Stevens, who was a really good heel. I mean, like, you should know stuff about this. You should know stuff about this. And the turns are just terrible. They're terrible. And so anyone for the New Day turning and being a heel, first of all, that wouldn't make them a top heel. That wouldn't make them nowhere near top heel. And then you'll get probably a few matches out of this, a couple months maybe. And then they'll just drop them and they'll fall off the face of the earth. I mean, and they'll just start jobbing out to someone, whoever the heel is. And then they'll reunite again because they realize that it was a bad call. And so no need to turn the New Day individually heel. If they turned them as a collectively heel, I mean, you already have enough heel stables. And you have the Viking Raiders who are heels with seemingly Sarah Logan's coming back. So why make them heel? So with Jay being injured, I think he'll still, he'll probably recover from his injury, and which will cause, maybe Jay is, he went ballistic and Roman wants him to stay home for a while, and that just kind of writes him off for a while. And then when he comes back, that can give him opportunity for them to split, with Sammy, which is, give him a few months. I definitely can't see that. No. No. You mentioned, Lexi, on a previous episode some potential behind the scenes info on Austin's burial. What would the weird booking for the cash in have anything to do with? Yes, it would have some things to do with it. Theory's been in the doghouse for a while because, let's say, he wanted to be involved in some very risque stuff that wasn't really co-signed by the WWE, and unfortunately, he's licking his wounds because of it, and he has to be rebuilt. He has to be taught the hard way and rebuilt. Scooter believes that Triple H wanted to get that briefcase off of Theory. Probably was just a Vince move, and he could tell it wasn't over with the fans. Definitely was a Vince move to make Theory the guy, but at the same time, like I said, he was involved in some extracurricular activities that put him in an awkward spot. Street Profits are not on television because Montez Ford is injured. Triple H makes some bad decisions late. Theory casting in on mid-card. Todd has already won, and Vince. Exactly. Ricky, you were on a roll today. It is Vince's booking. It looks like Vince's booking. It looks like Vince is booking. Jimmy agrees with Russo, the Sky Sisters. I think they're the worst women's wrestlers I've ever seen. I think it was last week when Sky did an uppercut to Asuka. Yeah, Io does those weird uppercuts, and the way that she punches is weird. I was really like, I saw her in like Japan. I watched some of her stuff there, and I watched her stuff in NXT, and it wasn't bad. But this May I don't know if she's scared. I don't know, but I mean, like, she just doesn't look good in the ring. Even Dominic is bad. The Brooklyn Brawler is even better at wrestling. Oh, man. Yeah, Logan Paul did a really good job in Crown Jewel. I was very impressed. Yeah, he's just off with Montez. That's all. Very true. If you hate to your dad and don't want nothing to do with him, then why keep that last name? Exactly. He should have not. He should have went to Triple H and demanded that he just call Dominic from now on. Yeah. It's well, Io Sky and Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Vince Russo calls them the Sky Sisters. 3 games had the same score of 2017, which is another weird score of the year, and all-time score appearing over. Yeah, it was weird. Weird. What's that count up to now? Fired coaches this year. It's 3 now. Just wonder. Although they fired Auburn's coach too, they fired Nebraska's coach. They're looking at Deion Sanders as Auburn's coach. He's on the top of the list of coaching Auburn, which I would be. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. He's balling in Jackson State. I'm here for prime time getting that SEC job. Auburn needs it. So let's see. I'll be interested. Aaron, I think Malik, what you talking about? Willis needs some wide receiver help. Y'all be all right. I like that. What you talking about, Willis? Malik, what you talking about, Willis? Yeah, definitely need some receiver help. Since AJ Brown was they let him go. They let him go. Now he's balling in Philly now. While they're over there undefeated. Horrible. Willis needs different offense. He's a spread style guy. He is, which Vrabel doesn't really call that, but he's still got to produce some yards and not lose, 23 yards, 23 yards down. Yes, we did. And that's what he did. And he lost. Dakota Kai up something. I don't necessarily know what that means. Jeff said, to be honest, I'm not sure Vince had thought far enough to realize what he was going to do with Theory. I agree with that. Or he expected Theory to rise and become the next big thing. True. And he hasn't delivered. No, 24/7 title for Logan Paul. That title was just an absolute mess. Now, EO Sky. I think his is it his ACL? I believe. I think his ACL's not doing. I think he's not doing good. Let's see. Got an MRI. His wrists. Oh, injury. Okay, so he injured his wrists. He believes that it's broken. Had his hand taped. So it believed to have happened in one of the live events in Europe. So yes, they are still advertising that Jay's going to compete. So he'll probably compete with a broken hand, and most likely they'll lose to the New Day. Kind of heard on Facebook. Besides Logan Paul getting injured, Jay Uso. Yeah, Logan was the one who tore his ACL, I believe. Yeah. He was doing I think it was the time when he was doing the buckshot lariat. Speaking of buckshot lariat, I've chatted with Hangman Page and asked him when is the timeline of him coming back. He said, no idea. So there's an exclusive for you for PNP. An update of Hangman Page's return. No. Well, they not for New Japan. No, I'm drinking eggnog. And it's so good. Coffee and eggnog on this season. Oh my goodness. Amazing. I'm a coffee drinker. I like tea, but I love coffee. I am a coffee guy. All right, let's zip through these. What do you think of Solo kind of trash talking to Rock about being the head of the table? Yeah. All in good family fun. They need someone for the Rhea Ripley program. That's the reason why Mia Yim is the perfect person to take out. That makes sense. AJ Styles. I don't think so. I don't, it didn't make, what sense does it make? What affiliation does she has? Doesn't make sense. It'll probably be a replacement. It'll probably be somebody who replaces them. Or it could be, Jey Uso getting, playing some really, being on there very short. Liv Morgan and Stream Crazy Angle. I think they just wanted to bring something different for her. Just to kind of keep her relevant. Ricky's going to Google what you're done. You do that. You do that. When do I see Sasha and Naomi returning? I see them returning as the partners of Bianca Belair and Asuka and Alexa Bliss. I think they're going to return at Survivor Series. Logan torn his MCL, ACL, and meniscus. Yeah. So he'll, that might be it for him. At least for another year or so. All right. We're going to peel out and going to land the plane for today. Give me some rest. It's been a long day for me. So you know what time it is, y'all. You know what time it is, don't you? Don't you know what time it is? You know, right? You know what time it is. It's time to go. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. I can do that all night long. I can sing variations of It's Time to Go all night long. It's time to go. Baby, I'll see you later. It's time to I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Enjoy your weekend resting. God bless. I'll do it for you. I'll see you later. I'll see you later.